Alright, guys. So, um, from what I understand, and I could be wrong because I don't really follow politics a whole lot, but I do enjoy advocating. But from what I understand of it, um, the flavor ban has been um, via Trump's ultimate decision on it, has been for pods only, which I'm fine with that. I mean, because I never liked pods personally. I've always enjoyed using whatever flavors I want when I wanted. I've always enjoyed being able to mix and match different things, making my own, things like that, which you can't do when you have closed systems and you have to buy the pods and you you get what they tell you can get, and I don't like that. Okay, so because nobody really knew where this was going ultimately, a lot of companies have unfortunately ended up shutting down. Um, if you can find these flavors that I'm about to review, then you can make your decision on whether you want to do it or not. Um, but there's two companies I'm going to do reviews for right now. One of them is out of business, and the other one is still in business. So I guess I will start with the one that is in business that you can actually get from them, um, the products. So this company's pretty good at making cereal flavored um, liquids. The Cloud Chemist, Frosty Science Banana. Okay, let me go ahead just for the lulz and see if I can find it. Frosty Science. Let's see what they say. Sweet, sugary, flaky cereal with a delicious cream finish. This will surely make you think of tigers. I wonder what they could be referring to. So these liquids that I'm about to review, I've had them for a little while now. I did I did a review on them once before, but something happened when I had switched from one computer to another, and I had uploaded like an entire folder full of pre-recorded reviews to this cloud, and some reason whatsoever, I don't know, they weren't in the folder when I went to download them. So having to redo things, but that's all right. I enjoy what I'm doing. But a while back, I had mentioned that somehow bed bugs had gotten into my home, and um, they had to come in and cook the apartment. I forgot what temperature they said, but all these liquids should be very, very steeped, to say the least. You can definitely smell it. Let me just be on the safe side because I remember my last review. I got a dry hit that I thought I had like cooked the cotton completely. I tell you, steeping things for extended periods of time does really help. It changes everything about the chemistry. See, I remember the first time that I did this on this particular flavor, the banana was overpowering. Now it's more the frosty cereal flavor. I mean, personally, I don't like banana. I had actually gotten this from a barter that I did with a friend, and I didn't pick the flavor. He just kind of sent me everything he had, um, and this happened to be one of them. But this is not on my flavor profile because I'm not a big fan of banana um, vapes. But going by what they were shooting for, I mean, I have to give it to them because it is what they say it's supposed to be. All right, well, let me set up for the next company slash flavor. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So I've got three more flavors here to review from Strong Island Vapes. One of these, I actually picked the flavor um, because I've had it before and it is just amazing. Let me see if make sure I haven't already reviewed it once before. Um, don't want to do double reviews. Yeah, I've already reviewed that one. So it was cannoli cake. It's on another video somewhere on my channel. I've got two others here that I have not reviewed yet. So those are the ones that I did not pick. So I'm not so sure. There's this whole thing with the flavor ban and all this stuff. I mean, the way it ultimately ended up with it only hitting the pods, which is good for a couple of reasons. And I'll say why. Maybe not so much for the pod makers. Yeah, it kind of sucks for them. Um, who it really sucks for are the people who were tainting the cartridges and then reselling them to children. That sucks for them. Um, it's a godsend for the children because now they are not going to be able to get it. Um, I'm sure, that these people that were doing that, they'll find a way to continue doing it. I'm sure. But, people that want to do things like that, they're going to find a way to do it. It's like I was once told by a police officer, there's no such thing as an honest lock. If somebody wants in, they're getting in. If they want in bad enough, they'll find a way. So, anyways, I personally look at it as a win, a really big win, because the way that it ended up, it could have gone a lot worse. I mean, Trump could have just as soon banned it entirely, and then we would be stuck vaping tobacco flavor. That's it. I mean, he could take away menthol too, because technically menthol is a flavor. Technically, tobacco is a flavor. We would end up having to just vape PG. Yeah, no. DIY for the win. Okay, so Strong Island Vapes, Cake Master line, ginger cake. Don't remember what this tasted like. And yes, I am a Trump supporter. I was from the beginning. And I didn't really know how this was going to pan out. I kind of let other reviewers who are a lot more well known than I currently am make comments on what needs to be done because, some of them they follow the politics a lot more than I do. They know where to turn, all this stuff. I mean, I'm limited on my resources to knowing what to do, but I do what I know to do, and that's emailing and calling the White House and congressmen and things like that. Um, Getting in touch with the different advocacy groups, giving my feedback, things of that nature. I do not have the funds to be able to get in in a car that I don't have currently and drive to DC and you know rally. I don't have the resources for that. If I did, I would. I absolutely would. But I don't have the resources, so there's no use in even thinking about it. So, anyways, ginger cake. This is actually quite good. It's almost a shame that I don't know where I can re up it if it runs out, which it eventually will. It's got a very smooth exhale, and the ginger is stronger on the inhale. I wasn't sure if I would like ginger or not. It's not too bad. I mean, it's got a acquired taste to it, you can tell. It's not something everybody would just like. I wouldn't include it on my flavor profile though. But it definitely hit what were shooting for when they made it, when they existed. So let me go ahead and set up for the final one for this review, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with Cake Master Razzie Cake. Like I said, these have steeped really, really well. Some raspberries that I've had in the past were really good, where others weren't quite so good. I need to find another atomizer to do this with. It's easy to wick, but not so easy to drip. The original Mephisto has like if you're lucky, a 2 centimeter deep juice well, which sucks. Now this is one of the better raspberry flavors that I've had. Um, some raspberries really tart, and I don't really like that. But this is like a really sweet, mellow, like a really ripe raspberry. Kind of like a raspberry slushy or something. Oh, I know exactly what it tastes like. You know those Jolly Ranchers, the raspberry ones? Yeah, with a little bit of cake afternote. Ow. Splashed on me. Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess on That's a lot closer to my flavor profile. I'd probably say a 7 because I'm more into custard flavors, but it's definitely what they were shooting for when they made it, when they existed. And I feel so bad for those companies that shut down. I mean, they depended on that to feed their families and whatnot. But anyways, that is it. I will catch you on the next video. Actually, as I was putting stuff up, I found one more bottle of Strong Island vapes. And I wanted to go ahead and include it in this video because this will be the last of my Strong Island vapes. And with them being closed and all, I mean, there are other off-market vendors that I found that still do sell it. But anyways, 22 questions, Strong Island vapes. This is supposed to be a grapeberry lemonade. So, let's get this out of the way and done with. Sounds good. Smells good. You can definitely taste both the grape and the lemonade. Not so sure about the berry. I taste something, not sure what it is. I mean, they got what they were shooting for. It definitely tastes like grape. Definitely tastes like lemonade. And I taste some sort of berry, but I don't know what it is. So anyways, alright, y'all. Now, the video's done. Catch y'all in the next one.